spending time here. The Kaholasaurs are so nice. Oh, and Atea's snacks for yelling at some kids who got caught throwing stones in the hot springs.
Hey, you guys. Sleep well last night?
Yep, this area is...
Glad you like it. I was
Hey, Moalani!
Yeah? What do you need?
The team sent out to fight in the...
And Kachina? Is she...
Kachina... But don't worry, the team was victorious.
That's a relief. The Abyss is cunning, and...
Exactly. She deserves to hold her head up.
Alright, thanks for letting me know. Jeez, she sounded a little anxious there.
Moalani, you said the Abyss was like, think about all those monsters that attacked you. Not that Paimon wants them.
Relax. At a glance, it certainly seems like... But through our long... 500 years ago, That's right. Conria suffered, and Natlan was the worst affected of all. It took the combined efforts of the then Pyro Archon and heroes from every tribe to finally repel the Abyss. Even so, the effects of the invasion lingered for hundreds of years. Our tribe's waters were contaminated. The children of Echo... It was like each disaster was designed exactly. We now believe the Abyss has invaded the Night Kingdom.
And that's how it became so dangerous and cunning.
Yes, and that's why we've been unable to fully eradicate it. Luckily, the problems left behind by the Abyss have been successfully... Now every tribe is prospering and things are looking up.
You must have had to sacrifice a lot.
Every battle, every sacrifice, responsibility, duty, but I believe we will be rid of the Abyss. To think that my name could survive in ballads passed down to future generations, it's kind of romantic. Everyone has something that drives them forward, you know? We have to. Not only for ourselves, but for our future. Anyway, let's head to the stadium. The sea's not going anywhere.
Whoa, this place is...
Of course. No one's gonna miss out on the chance to welcome our heroes back from... Kachina's gonna be so flustered. She's never had this many eyes on her before.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like the kind of person who likes
Looks like I'm just in time.
Kenich, you're here!
Yeah, a commission ran longer than expected, but I made it.
Yeah, it's all taken care of.
Hey, look! Is it about to start?
That's right. Someone will come out and recite a... Come on, let's find a spot with a good view. When the singing starts, just follow... Let's go somewhere higher up so Kachina can spot us.
Warriors of Natlan! We are the inheritors of memory and legend! Those who grew alongside sun and wind! Those who forged our own destiny and future! That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation!
I could not find Kachina within the Night Kingdom, or locate her ancient name.
What?
What does that even mean?
Usually, once the ode is complete, the Pyro Archon and resurrected person will emerge from the flames. But something went wrong.
What's going on? This has never happened before.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. Clearly, the team sent to fight the... Think about it. The Ode rekindles all victors. We've witnessed it countless times. Since the Archon couldn't find Kachina in the Night Kingdom, that must mean there's more to this victory.
Hey! You just haven't gotten over the fact that Kachina beat—
Pathetic. The both of you.
Your wild guesses are misplaced.
Maybe you did. But who's to say whether that little girl even contributed at all? Why would the YUB recognize someone like her, even if she was on the winning team?
How dare you insult a hero of Natlan like that? Kachina sacrificed herself to repel the Abyss. She doesn't deserve to be subjected to your vile rumors when she's not even—
Calm down, Mualani. There's no point in arguing with the likes of them.
I can't just sit here and let them slander her like that.
To insult a hero of Natlan, the person actually has to be a hero.
You...
Think about it, everyone. Who do you think is really at fault here? A girl or the great Pyro Archon? Why would the rules of our nation suddenly stop?
That's true. If she wasn't revived, it must mean she failed to achieve... Maybe the YUB interpret victory in different ways?
I mean, that girl didn't look all that strong to me.
Kachina wouldn't have run! That's not like her at all!
No! She's been waiting for this moment no matter how daunting the situation. We don't even know what happened. So don't you dare try to use this as an—
Fine. We'll find out what happens.
That's enough. There is no doubt about today's victory. Or, however, the failure to prevent further casualties.
What?
No one is all-knowing. No, but doubt is a means by which we seek the truth. If there are things you wish to clarify...
No,
even though I have said nothing...
That guy doesn't even have the
I have a question, Archon. My friend Kachina. I know you said you were investigating—
I've already shared... So, what...
Of course I'll join.
In that case...
We should join them.
Oh, and rest assured, once again,
I believe she did.
The situation is urgent, so I'll get straight to the point. Kachina, there's been unrest in the Night Kingdom. Until we find and address the—
And that means...
That's correct.
How long will that take?
It's hard to—
Kachina always dreamed of fight. She wasn't afraid of death. Whenever we sat down together, exhausted from training, she would always hum the Ode of Resurrection. She was supposed to come back to us. We were supposed to hug her and celebrate with her and share her joy. We supported her every step of the way. Sit peacefully and wait for her return.
That's not fair, Mualani.
It's all right. Believe me, I want to bring her back but please, Hear what I have to say so I can considering the recent attack on your tribe, I believe the Abyss.
You mean...
The sacred flame. The foundation of our resistance against the Abyss. If we continue to hold the pilgrimage and send teams to fight But if we stop altogether, the sacred flame will only grow weaker. The Abyss will scale up their attacks, and
If we compare the two choices... Sorry. I know that may sound harsh. The raw truth can...
But what would you say, Mualani?
No. I can't...
You're saying it doesn't matter?
Yes.
And that is the crux of the problem. Either way, there once doubt has... They're to prevent what happened to Kachina from Then, I understand your anger.
Wow. Paimon thought things were gonna...
I owe you an apology, Archon.
We could always hold the pilgrimage without sending a team to fight in the Night Ward.
I've considered that, but the two events, without the chance to fight the Abyss, pilgrimage rankings lose their with fewer participants, the amount of contending...
So, essentially...
You've learned about the concept of Layla. Staying there for a short period, your sense of self. Imagine pouring a cup of... I won't sugarcoat it.
Just like you said, Archon. You can focus all your...
The Abyss poses...
Kachina's waiting...
I failed to protect...
Traveler? What?
Understood. Then I'll support the Masters of... If we can find... Then comes the hard part.
But...
Under normal circumstances, only the consciousness can enter. But there is a way to go. However...
That's fine by...
Same here. Fighting...
See, Lolly of the Masters of the Night. It was original...
That was the artifact.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Your thanks are... Besides... Traveler, I certainly didn't expect our first conversation to be so... I've heard all about your accomplishments. Ever since you arrived, I've been hoping to meet you and offer you Natlan's highest level...
Why?
Why? Is that not what happened in the other nations you visited?
Yeah, things were pretty complicated at the start. And, you know, in the middle. But I
That's more like it. After perhaps even more than you can... Ideally, this...
Oh, I almost forgot. Atea was wounded. It embodied...
I didn't... If things were different, the two... But...
You said you didn't want to jeopardize...
You're right. The gradual as things stand. The Abyss has brought
We can't...
No. But if I said nothing at all...
Another simple choice.
I have never... Let's go.
You mean...
Yes. The sacred flame must never... So until our hero...
But that can...
Don't let those chosen all we can do.
Even so...
I possess great strength, but I'm not above my people. This is part of my duty.
Archon, it's the Fatui!
The Archon of Natlan. A force to be reckoned with. The secret of the ley lines is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin. And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled, what use is the Gnosis in your hands?
I don't know what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
In times of crisis, someone must pick up the mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan. But before the dawn of a new age, the old must be destroyed.
I assume that's the end of your speech? Good. People like us. Let our blades do the talking! Masters of the Night Wind. Send word. The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
Are you alright, Archon?
He was a formidable opponent. Exactly what I would expect from the first of the Fatui.
I never imagined someone could match you if the Saritsa sent him here.
Yeah. And
The Harbingers are all driven by their own personal goal, but I'm sure the captain has his own reason.
Whatever his motive, we should
No, we're running out of time. The wound I inflicted should hold him back and weak besides. I'm sure you noticed.
In other words, there are traitors among us.
Not necessarily. This could prove to be when we exchanged final blows. I sent Kanich, go to the Masters of the Night Wind and...
Of course. I'll head out right now.
Yes, but... Natlan's strength has never... Together we foresaw the only path that leads to our nation's future. We must trust in that vision now.
is everything okay, Archon?
Completely fine. Just lamenting the fact that I never got a picture when I could still turn my... I just hope the others have a safe journey.
What's happening at the stadium? Did something explode?
It feels like the Archon unleashed her power.
Should we go back and check?
Have faith in the Archon.
Once we find Kachina's ancient name, we'll head...
Okay, let's just keep climbing. Another chance to learn from you!
That's Wyna, the tribal chief. Let's head over to him.
Chaska.
Nice to see you again, Wyna. I'm afraid we don't have time for pleasantries, so I'll get right to—
Whoa, hold on a second.
My friend Kachina is trapped with the—
Rescuer? From the Night Kingdom?
That's right.
I'm sorry, but the nature of battle...
I appreciate what you're trying to say, Chief Wyna.
I thought you might say that.
Is something wrong, Wyna? Life isn't complete without taking risks.
It's nothing. If you're that determined...
Thank you.
Huh. Seems like you two go way back.
Oh, Chaska's a peacemaker.
Her younger sister Quichi's always hanging around.
Oh, you have a younger
Yes, but let's get back to business.
As you probably know, your intended destination is completely different from the real world. The Night King, in that sense.
We couldn't do that.
With a little practice, I'm sure you could.
Who?
Vichama. He's got a key.
Vichama?
He's one of Auntie. Where can we—
Ever since Mel.
Thank you.
Good luck.